Okay, so I have a quick question for you. Do you remember the verb s'appeler? Je m'appelle, tu t'appelles, il s'appelle, elle s'appelle, nous nous appelons, vous vous appelez, il s'appelle, elle s'appelle. Now, do you recollect? Yes. So, it is a different type of verb, a verb pronominal. Today, in this video, we learn the concept of les verbes pronominaux. Yes. So, let's start with this verb. Okay, a little familiar. S'appeler. Yes. Now, let's take other examples and then I'll ask you a question. Se connecter, se réveiller, s'habiller. What is common? What is common in all these verbs? And what is different in these verbs from the other verbs that we have learned? It is the se, the presence of the se. Yes, you see everywhere se, s apostrophe or se. That depends on whether we have a verb starting with a vowel or not. But it's the same. Se, 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 se. So the verbs that have se before them, they are les verbes pronominaux. Obviously, all these are the infinite form of the verbs. When they are conjugated, it differs. Okay, the conjugation system that we learn, but you should know that these are the verbs that are called les verbes pronominaux. Okay, so verb pronominaux are also of two types. Again, the first one is les verbes réfléchis. Okay, les verbes réfléchis. Yes, you can say that here the verb or the action is reflected on the person himself or herself. Yes. So, what we can say about it is se réveiller. Let's take a verb. Se réveiller. Okay. Se réveiller is a reflexive verb. It is to wake up, but that action I'm doing on myself. Okay. Then if we take s'appeler, it is also a reflexive verb. Okay. S'appeler. I call myself. Okay. I'm not calling anyone else. I'm calling myself. So the action is reflected on me. So it is again a verb pronominal. Then we have se brosser les dents. I'm brushing my teeth myself. So the action of brushing is being reflected on me. So it is a verb réfléchi. Now have a look at the other verb réfléchi. See, okay, these are the verbs that are related to the routine. Okay, see, le matin, in the morning, se réveiller, to wake up, se lever, to get up, se doucher, to take a shower, se brosser les dents, to brush your teeth, se raser, to shave, se coiffer, to style your hair, se peigner, to comb your hair, se sécher les cheveux, to dry your hair, se maquiller, to apply makeup, to do makeup on oneself, s'habiller, to get ready. Okay, it's not just to wear clothes, that is porter. We have the verb porter for that. This is to get ready, s'habiller. Then we have s'amuser. S'amuser is to have fun, to enjoy. Se reposer, to take rest. Okay, se reposer is to take rest. And don't get confused. In English, rest. In French, se reposer. Rester is a different verb. Okay, so reposer is to take rest or to rest. Se connecter, okay, to connect, to log in, okay, to connect to internet. S'informer, okay, to inform yourself by reading something, listening something, right? So s'informer. Then se déshabiller, removing clothes, right? Se coucher is to go to the bed. Okay, and s'endormir is to fall asleep. Yes, so these are some of the important verb pronominaux to talk about your routine. And all these are les verbes pronominaux réfléchis. Okay? Yes. And obviously, so déshabiller can also mean to get undressed. Now, we have talked about these verbs. How do we conjugate them? Okay, we learn that, but before that, let's see one more thing, that is se laver les mains, right? To wash your hands. Se laver les cheveux, to wash your hair. Okay, these are also will verb pronominaux that I'm adding over here. Yes, and of course, I was talking about these verbs to not mix up. S'habiller is to get ready, okay, and porte is to wear clothes. Okay, so these are different verbs. Then we also have rester and se reposer. Yes, I told that also. Rester is to stay. Unlike se reposer, which means to rest. Okay, so rester is not to rest, it's to stay, and se reposer is to rest. Okay, and yes, obviously to get ready and to wear clothes. To wear clothes or to carry something, that is also porte. Okay, so not mix them up. Next. Okay, next we'll differentiate the normal verbs from pronominaux, where pronominaux réfléchis. See, what is the difference? Quelle différence? Okay, you'll also think, and then I'll tell you what is the difference between these verbs. Okay, the first one, what is the difference between appeler and s'appeler? This is our regular verb and this is our pronominal verb réfléchi. So what is the difference? I told you for a verb réfléchi, the action is reflected on oneself. So appeler is to call. Okay. Appeler is to call and s'appeler is to call oneself. Okay, I call myself, you call yourself. That's the difference. Okay, let's take an example. Je m'appelle Ria. Okay, my name is Ria. I call myself Ria. Je m'appelle Ria. And the next is j'appelle ma mère tous les jours. I call my mother every day. Okay, so j'appelle ma mère tous les jours. This is appeler, calling someone, and here this one is to call yourself. Okay, let's take another example, that is réveiller and se réveiller. Okay, réveiller, se réveiller. Réveiller is to wake up. Okay, to wake up, both mean the same, but what is the difference? This action is on someone else. I am waking someone else up. See, Je réveille mon petit frère. Okay. I am waking my small brother. Okay. Je me réveille. Okay. I myself am waking up. So, je me réveille à 8 heures, at 8 o'clock. Okay. So, this is another example. And let's take one more example. Promener. Promener and se promener. Okay. To walk, both are to walk. But promener is a normal verb, so the action is on someone else, something else, and se promener is on oneself. One example. Je promène mon chien tous les soirs. Okay. I walk my dog every evening. Okay. I take my dog for a walk every evening. So that action is being done on chien. And if I'm saying je me promène toujours dans le parc. Okay. I walk, I take a walk. Okay. Always in a park. Okay. So that's how it is used. That's the difference between promener and se promener. Okay. We can also keep it simple. Okay. We learn these adverbs of frequency in the next video. But here it is, je me promène dans le parc. Okay, I walk or I take a walk in the park. So se promener is like marcher. Okay, marcher is also to walk. Se promener is also to walk. This is the difference between a regular verb and a verb pronominal réfléchi.